I'm bored of this guy yapping about fitness 24/7. क्योंकि बेटा फिट करके मानेंगे.
Please put your hands together for the stupendous and absolutely incredible Jitendra Chaudhary, your favorite champion on this stage.
Thank you so much. All over the world, thousands of people all gathered here to celebrate just health and fitness. Over the next 2 days, we are going to have some amazing speakers, and I know some of you guys who said, hey, this is a fitness event. Why aren't we learning more about health and fitness? Why are we getting millionaires and people like mentalists, or why are we having food pharma? But I'll tell you something. Because it's no longer about just looking fit. Doesn't matter. Anybody can be fit in their 20s and 30s. We have to find reasons to be fit and healthy in our 40s, 50s, 60s, all the way till we die. And we are not going to find those reasons if we surround ourselves with just people who are constantly talking about fitness, fitness, fitness. It's crazy. You get bored. You'll be like, "Iska kaam kya hai?" I'm bored of this guy yapping about fitness 24/7. इसका तो काम ही वही है. मैं क्यों करूं? मेरे घर पे बीवी है, बच्चे हैं, बिजनेस करता हूँ, धंधे पानी वाला आदमी हूँ. मैं क्यों, मुझे फिट नहीं होना? So, you know what? हम लेके आ रहे हैं धंधे पानी वाले आदमी, ऐसे लोग जिनके बीवी बच्चे भी हैं, क्योंकि बेटा फिट करके मानेंगे. बस यही है, ये जिद है. So that's why we are getting people from all walks of life, millionaires, billionaires, singers, people like Food Pharma, everybody who's evangelizing this industry, and he's talking about the importance of health and fitness, irrespective of whether you are in the business of health or not. They will talk to you about why it's important to be fit. They'll talk about why it's important to be healthy at any age. Guys, first of all, a big, huge round of applause for him. I'll tell you one thing. When I see this guy, I see a younger version of me. Back when I started, he carries the same kind of passion. He brings the same kind of boldness, and he's not scared of anybody.
How much sugar, how many teaspoons of sugar each of these cans have per 300 ml? So Coke has 8, Fanta has 10, and you can go on and on. And the best option, of course, is water, which has 0 teaspoons of sugar. And the entire point of this was, instead of just making it an Instagram reel, can we make it a movement? So I branded itself as a sugar board movement. And many schools have now adopted this. And अपने स्कूल कैंटीन में बच्चे लोग भी डाल रहे हैं. लोग as a homework project अपने बच्चे को बोल रहे हैं ये बनाने, and they are putting this in the school canteens. And it's not just about videos. Most people who जो जानते हैं मेरे को, उन लोगों को लगता है कि मैं videos बना रहा हूँ. Videos एक part है, और बहुत कुछ हो रहा है. I'll speak about some of the things which is happening. Okay, this is a line which I wrote yesterday in the morning. Now this is my new tagline. आप मुझे लीगल नोटिस भेजो, मैं आपको पब्लिक में नोटिस कराऊं.
One of the things that he said, I realized I was wealthy when I was healthy. That is such an important thing, which a lot of people don't understand, because everybody because I think what has also happened is, and this is pay attention to this, guys, okay? Because what has happened is that our idols, people who we were supposed to look up to, were buying expensive cars, which I'm, by the way, guilty of, and they were having the most lavish lifestyles, and people suddenly thought this is what makes them happy. You do none of that. Let's just talk about all the sacrifices you're doing at a personal front, at a cultural front, and I wouldn't even call them sacrifice because I think you probably transcended above all those levels. So maybe just walk us through the thought process. You know, it's very important for everybody sitting here to know and emulate you guys.
I mean, yeah, so let me go ahead, maybe Seema can add on. So I think, see, the thing is, I started my career as a trader, right? Trader is pinnacle of capitalism, right? I mean, my only goal in life was to make money. I think there was no other objective, right? And that's really how, you end up being a day trader or intraday trader. So it's hypocritical of me to say today that money that doesn't bother, right? So, of course, money matters. But I'm saying, I think I started experience true freedom when I don't want it, right? Because this whole chase is that you'll have enough money to buy everything, but the problem with that is there is always something more to buy, right? So today I don't feel like buying anything, and today and that freedom is what makes me feel well. Otherwise, there is always you buy, you start going in a business class, in a first class, and there's a private jet. You can then buy a Boeing, you can whatever, right? I mean, there is no end to it. You'll always have someone who's richer than you, and you'll always want to keep wanting to buy more things. So. And when we all talk about health, we usually talk about financial health, we talk about your physical health, but I think this whole mental health angle is super important as well. That whole not wanting gives you a certain peace of mind, and I think it just overall improves your overall chances of larger outcomes in life. I care, I spend 2-3 hours with myself every day. I pick up a guitar, play some songs for myself. I'm right now I'm training for a basketball tournament in your city. So those things gives me a lot more satisfaction than whatever you can spend and buy. Even with my son,
बहन जी की पढ़ाई थी क्या गिर गया? नॉट जी. उस मार्केट में इतना प्यार मिलता है, इतना सगे घर वालों से नहीं मिलता है. एक बार मैं वहाँ चल रहा था, एक रैंडम लौंडा मेरे पास आया और बोला, "Excuse me, brother."
So people that look like me can never look like that. I could never be JC. You could never be JC. You could never be JC. JC feels like a god. It's like it's impossible. It is impossible to reach, which is inspiring. Yes, impossible. So then JC came to me and said, it's actually not that complicated. I want to take you on a 6-month journey, and I want to help you get fit. At first, I was like, who is this guy? And then I was like, why not? Let's try. How can you convince me to become fit? And I tried many times to get fit. I just didn't know how to do it. I'm always confused. Should I eat pasta or do I not? And what is a carbohydrate? I don't even know what a carb is. I don't know what a fat is. I don't know what a protein is. I don't know what 100 grams is. I am like an idiot when it comes to this stuff. So he said, look, we'll just simplify as much as possible. As you know, Nas Daily is all about simple videos. So I said, okay, I love making simple videos. Can you make fitness simple? And he said, yes, I can. It's just 4 words: sleep, water, food, workout. That's it. And I did this every single day. Never missed a day, never cheated. You should never cheat on your boyfriend or girlfriend. And you should never cheat on your food. And you should never cheat on your workout. So no cheating. That was my #1 rule. No matter what happens, no cheat meals, no cheat days, no sick days. If you do all these 4 things religiously, like it's a religion, it is possible to change. It is possible to get a 6-pack. It is possible to get that vein. It is possible. And so for the first time in my life, I know how my body looks like. I know the structure of my abs. I never knew that 6 months ago.
और जोर से बोलोगे तो ही आएंगे. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man of this hour, Shaan. जोरदार तालियां. Come on. If you clap harder, only then he'll come. You have to clap. Come on, you're here now. You have to be here.
हो गए तू दीवाना होता है प्यार क्या इसने जाना तेरी आंखों में जन्नत बसा के चला